No,
Who
I
does
was
more
still listening to the
fact
song
on
too.
it?
That was really good. Oh, by the way, welcome back, everybody. Halfway through a conversation when I clicked the stream button, so that was fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought we were still waiting.
No, we were waiting. That's what I was waiting for you to be done, and then I started, but then I clicked the button and I kept talking about it. So now everybody's going to be really confused because they don't know what the hell we're talking about. Welcome everybody back to the Rookzer0 Draw stream, Drawcast. I need to start calling it the Drawcast because I think that's what it is. I got to call it that, Rookzer0 Drawcast. I don't know if the thumbnail says that though, so who knows. But welcome back. Today we are doing some commission work. I am in the Discord with a whole bunch of people. Apparently the stream has been going without me today, which is awesome, and I love that. So for those of you that are not in the Discord, welcome to the Discord. Vitaly, welcome. That is a bunch of letters I can't read. I'm so sorry. Scrum the Great, yo, welcome, hello. Pop out chat. I butchered that word reading it, and I butchered that word saying it. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So today we're going to be drawing some owlbears because I have a commission for an owlbear coming up, and I've not drawn an owlbear in a long time. I've sketched a few, and I think I'm going to sketch some more today, and it's going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, it's another late stream, which is pretty fun. Looks like I have the illustrious Dippy with me today, and or Druid. I'm sorry, the illustrious Druid and anonymous cow. I don't know who the anonymous cow is today, but welcome, whoever is drawing with us.
Whoever Anonymous Cow is, they need to make their username Anonymous Cow now.
And someone just left the Discord. What do you think on railroading versus open world, and what is your view for Vitaly? Vitaly, that's a great question. For me, when I'm playing D&D, I talked about the rules of 3 a few times, where I always have 3 things going on in town, whether or not my party interacts with them. Brian, thank you very much. Yeah, we got some push-ups to do today. So, what is that noise? Is that a sneezing cat? You all right? I'm gonna go make sure something didn't explode, and then I'm gonna do push-ups, and then we're gonna talk about railroading in D&D because I think those are great ideas. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be the rook, and we're gonna draw owlbears. Owlbears. You're back.
Serendipity, drawing owlbears after talking about Sasquatch and bears.
A sass bear?
Alrighty, sorry about that. I had a cat decide to go outside and hork up some hair. Or, well, I think he snorted some grass and...
Oh.
Yep. Either way. It is a Monday. It is August 17th. Apparently today is just a weird day, considering it's a late stream and it's too hot. It's way too hot here. What were we talking about? Oh, push-ups. I gotta do push-ups first. Hold on a second. I can't let this stuff sneak away from me. Here we go.
Get those art gains.
That's 10. 16, 17, 18. Whew. You know, it's always nice kind of doing the later stream, because then when I do push-ups, I'm already kind of warmed up from just generally existing throughout the day. Here we are. All right, railroading. Somebody is messaging me directly on Discord. I will have to read your message later. You're welcome to join the Discord chat right now if you'd like. We can get back to that. Vitaly, owlbears. We have priorities. No, so when I'm railroading, I usually work with the rules of 3. So there's 3 things going on in my campaigns each session. And I generally try to guide the players towards one of those choices. So I'm okay with railroading, but it should feel organic. To me, railroading is really taking away the player's autonomy, and I don't like that. So from one perspective, players that just jump into a game and say, I'm going to walk away from town. It's like, okay, great. Why? But if that's the game that they want to play and that's the game that everybody wants to play, then, I mean, write your campaigns that way. And that's kind of the real trick to railroading, is that if you write the game the way your players want to play, they won't notice that you only really have one path for them. But if they are struggling to do what you want to do and you don't have options for them, they're going to feel really upset. And they're going to feel like you're just dragging them along. Whew. I totally said that I felt more warmed up, but now I'm out of breath. Oh no, what's going on? We have a good morning, a medium morning, an okay morning. A terrible morning. Snake with a hat. Why are you a cat? Okay morning. There's a lot of things going on in the YouTube chat today, which I'm kind of on board about. Yeah, so now that I have my breath back, yeah, Vitaly, I really think that's where the main issue from people being railroaded comes from, is when they're being forcefully pushed a direction they don't want to go. So if you have, like I said, the 3 different options, and those can usually be like your party goes to help the mayor to fight the local broken magic merchant. Broken magical item, cursed item merchant. Sure, that's a thing that could happen. That's one quest. The second quest is that they joined the black market to figure out who's been selling crappy black market items to people, like broken magical items, cursed magical items, that's screwing up the economy. Like, those are the same end goal, but they're 2 different versions of the story that you can tell. And the third option is like the mayor is secretly a changeling, and it's not really important now, but you could start dropping those hints, and if they want to figure out more about that instead of caring about whoever's selling these cursed items, that's fine. Like, there's those 3 different options with really only having to plan 2 different stories, and regardless of what they do, you can progress the story to keep telling the story that's going on. So if they go after, if they help the mayor, then your next thing is, now that you have a changeling mayor that has to give you a reward for saving the town, does he care anymore? That you're like, who are you people? It's like, we just saved the town. It's like, sure, great. Because he's a changeling now. I like doing that. I like having small storylines that can progress regardless of whether or not the players do things with them. And that's how I kind of stay away from railroading, even though I usually only have like one big arc. Thanks for the advice. I usually have 2 or 3 paths in a dungeon. By the way, everyone passed it over. Well, I'm glad. I don't know if I'll be drawing any more Modrons for a little while, but maybe again on Friday. We can definitely see where that goes. I feel like I'm talking too fast today, but it's just been one of those days. So I hope that made sense. If anybody has any more questions, please let me know. Should owlbears have beaks? I assume they have beaks.
I think so.
But they also have bears. Bear face, so.
But the coolest owlbear drawing I've ever seen had a beak that was very reminiscent of a bear skull, kind of like the skull was exposed and transformed and like covered in a keratin sheath like a beak.
So they had like, let's see if I can draw a bear skull. Oh damn, that looks real cool. I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun challenge. I'm glad I get to fiddle around with this today. My big thing for owlbears is they should be very top heavy.
Yeah, same.
Because you have all the bulk of a bear, but then the tiny little bird feet. I don't know if they should have bird feet, though. I remember owlbears and onkegs were kind of like my 2 first introductions, and bugbears, but first introduction to characters and creatures in D&D. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a super good one. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's got the bear skull coming out of it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's pretty dope. Just kind of looks like a beak. Humans are just beige? Turtles. I'm human. Yeah, what's your favorite race? I draw a lot of goblins, but I play a lot of human. So I'm not sure where you want to take that. But I always have a hard time picking my favorite of things. Just
It's
because
changelings.
picking things I like the least, I can do. I have no qualms picking things I don't like. No, changelings are actually pretty cool. I have a secret issue with changelings that I think I'll bring up another time.
That is not so secret.
Well, no, I mean, so the not so secret part is that I think a lot of people lazily pick changelings, which is no bueno. I want people to, because I think there can be a lot of really fun things to do with changelings, but I think a lot of people pick them so they don't have to choose. And it's like, no, man, just, commit to a character. It's fine. So, once again, you can absolutely make really cool changelings. Just like you can make really cool humans. But someone has said this in the past, like, no race or class is boring, but players can be boring. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair way to look at it. So it's less that I hate changelings and more that I hate lazy character designers. That being said, there's some really cool, boring characters you can play. Human fighter is cool. I do agree with that. I use changeling stat block if my players want to play a doppelganger. That's a fair way to do it. I think that's a good call. I kind of want to talk about that more another time again as well. I'm going to be making a video for them pretty soon, I think. I'm not sure when it's going to come out, but eventually. Because doppelgangers are a cool idea, but I think a lot of people, like I said, they use it as an excuse to not. I want to be everything. It's like, just pick one thing. Like, can I be 5 things? It's like, be one thing. they just go to town.
If you're not enough as one thing, how can you ever be enough as 5 things?
Exactly. There are definitely some people out there that can get away playing 5 characters at once. And if one of those people are like, can I be a changeling? I would say, hell yeah, that'll be dope. It's challenging. It's really challenging. So I have also had a few people play changelings, and then that kind of happens. They start playing it, and they're like, "This is too complicated. I don't like it." And it's like, "Yeah, I know." like just be someone with a mask of many faces or something. I think that'll get what you want, but you will have to actually make a decision. I don't think I'm in the right. Yeah, I'm in the right chat. So how's everybody doing today? We got a lot of people in the call here. I saw some people streaming before the stream, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
About a turtle cleric with 2 huge shields. I think that's pretty dope. I think you could have a turtle shield champion. I'd be okay with that. How's everybody's art doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I
Meh.
sent you the finished product of.
I saw that. That looks pretty great. I think I have most of them now. I think I'm only missing one.
Sorry.
No, take your time. I haven't finished mine yet either. I started the video editing process, so we should have a new collective video coming out here pretty soon. Collab video. Just waiting on a few more pieces. I still have to finish the artwork for that myself, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Before too long. How's your recording going?
I mean, I just hit that. What I mean is, like, when I work on it, I'm trying to remember to, like, actually record myself doing it.
Gotcha.
So that way then I can also remember to record myself whenever I do other drawings.
I have very often had to redo, what was it? It was the last time it happened was the Venara video. I actually drew that one 3 times.
Oh no!
I drew the first one. I drew for like an hour and a half, and then I realized I wasn't recording, so I started over. And then I was drawing, and I paused, came back, finished a drawing, and then realized I hadn't recorded any of it. So I had like the first 5 minutes or first 20 minutes of it So I put that 20 minutes in the video, but then I just like I'm just gonna start over again. So that one was fun. So it's always sucks when you forget to record. The shields are dead turtle shells. So you have like a Cubone turtle. That'd be pretty interesting.
Oh no. Not oh no, I guess, but like.
I really want to play another shield champion. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I might do that in the next game I play, or next character I make. I might make a shield champion. Man, owlbears are weird. Owlbears. That's not what I meant to type. I think the big thing about owlbears in general are kind of. I liked that like parakeet owlbear. That was pretty funny. I think I'm gonna do some quick sketches. Basically, they're like 90% body, and then like 20% feet. And they got big old fluffy wing hands with claws. How are people's thoughts about the night streams versus the morning streams? Is this easier or more difficult for people?
I think it just depends on the day.
Yeah. We did a lot of workshopping this weekend for like live streaming and kind of video editing. I talked a lot about different processes. We're getting some few people set up, I think, for the Discord to start streaming, which will be a lot of fun. I like the idea of more content. I'm always a big fan of more content. But yeah, it made me kind of think about a lot of stuff for my own channel. Which I guess that's kind of always the way to do it. Is easiest way to learn is to teach. Ooh, that's so much body. That's so much upper body. Tiny head. Maybe the head should just. I do like kind of the hunch, like the picture you posted, which the hunch just kind of like goes into the head. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Let's try that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Wait. I'll make a derp bear here real quick. I hear someone just like furiously clacking.
Yeah, same.
What is that? Is that Sierra?
Is it me? Oh shit. I don't know what that is.
Bam! Bam, bam!
That's the sound that I'm afraid I'm making because my control key keeps sticking.
I wonder if it is something that's sticking.
That's not your pen hitting the tablet, is it? Is it recording from your tablet?
No, I'm typing, but I'm not hitting anything. Can you hear? Oops.
Yeah, I'm not hearing like typing. I just hear the occasional clack. It sounds like you're beating on your keyboard a little bit, yeah. Screw you, space key.
I'm not hitting anything particularly harder. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, I don't know what I've done, but I like what's happening here.
That's always the best when you're like, I don't know what this is, but it's working.
Yes, I can draw. I'm not just BSing it. That last thing wasn't a fluke. I am capable.
You know, every now and again I have that feeling. Like, I'll release a video and be like, that is so good. And then I'll make the next video and be like, did I really do that last video? Maybe I was in some kind of, like, fugue state. Did I just forget how to draw? Is that a thing that happened?
Art fugue states are legit.
Wow. I had some friends in college that were like, I can only draw when I'm like really, really high. And I was just like, all right, great. Have fun with that. Like, I don't want to, I can barely control my art when I have full cognition of my body. I'm terrified to see what would happen if I got drunk and drew something. It'd probably just be a whole lot more derp owlbears. Why are all of these things derpy?
Maybe your derby.
Derpy derpy derp.
They have tails? They don't have tails. Interesting. Let's do one of these.
Oh, it's my fucking. Okay, that's what.
You figure it out?
I'm on my work computer right now, and one of the sounds that for our program that we're using, just whenever it runs through images, it just sounds like thuds.
It's just a really loud clack. That's weird. What was it? If we played a little bit of what the hell was it? Call of Duty Warframe. No, War Mods. Whatever the hell it is. The new one that came out.
Modern Warfare?
Yeah. Warzone? There we go. Did it. Did it in 4. Call of Duty Warzones. And when going through their menu, I discovered, after about a week of losing my mind, that their back, the sound effect they have for going out of a menu or out of like the store, is the same sound that my washing machine makes when I accidentally put something heavy in it. So I would sit down to play, and I would like be looking at stuff. I'm like, okay, let's play this. Thunk. And I was like, what the hell was that? Did I leave my wallet in the washing machine? That's no good. And I jump up and check. And I'm like, the washing machine's not even on. And then I would sit down to play again. And it took me like 2 weeks to figure out that it was the sound effect, because it was so similar to that like metal drum ka-thunk. And I was like, ugh, losing my mind. What's this? We got a whole bunch of moonstones? So everyone is in stream. When it comes to gemstones, what's the coolest looking cut for a gemstone? Ooh, that's a good question.
Depends on the gemstone.
I'm a big fan of the, that's fair. It depends on the gemstone. That is very fair. I'm a big fan of the... Actually, I don't know if I am a fan of anything. I think the one on the very bottom right, like the sideways diamond shape, I like that a lot. Diamond profile. I'll put that on stuff all the time. But I'm a big fan of geometric shapes. So a lot of times when I need like an accent, I just put like a triangle. Triangle's good.
Didn't like that one.
Sometimes it's okay to just start over. Way on board.
Yeah.
Not everything is finished. That's fine. Man, I'm exhausted today. It was a good day. Good day. Got some work done. Went to work. Doing some art. Pretty happy with that. Got some wood. Gotta go chop that later. That sounded weird. I didn't know the new washing machine I bought plays music at different cycles. It took me a week to find out that there was a machine telling me the Lotus washer was done. Yeah. When I moved into my new house, it came with a washing machine, like a dishwasher, and I got all my stuff and like took it out of the boxes, put it in the dishwasher. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have clean plates in the morning. I set it up, and then at 2 a.m, sounds like clowns are invading my house because it's just like happy music, and I'm like, what the crap is that? And so I start running around in the dark. Turns out my dishwasher likes to play little music notes when it's finished. Scared the hell out of me.
I thought there were like murder clowns.
Yeah, it's like who brought a circus to murder me? Like, I know I'm new in town, but damn, like that's cold.
Was this during the year where there were just like clown sightings everywhere?
No, I don't think so. That would make it worse. But they should have to put a disclaimer on things like that. Like, this machine plays music. Please don't kill anybody.
Shit your pants in the middle of the
Yeah.
night?
Yeah. Please don't poo yourself.
Well, for a clothes washing machine, like, I can kind of see how they would want you to poo yourself so that you'd have to...
Make you wash your pants more.
Yeah, totally.
Why is there a poo pants setting? That doesn't make any sense. Trying to figure out some cuts for a stone that looks like this, but still remains angelic and simple. I would just go for a round stone. I think that's it. I don't know if you'd actually want to cut that. I think you'd want to keep it as simple as possible. I don't know why all of these owlbears are derpy, but that's just how it is. It's that kind of day. It's a derpy owlbear day. I do kind of want to give this one like the weird bear fangs. That was pretty dope. They should have like a pug pug template for all the monsters in D&D. That would be pretty great.
The pug universe.
Mm-hmm. Bigger
pug
eyes.
dimension.
Super cute. 90% more dumb.
And
I don't
there's
know
a
if pugs
dimension
are-
for tigers.
Does that work for tigers? Is that what you said?
Oh,
Oh.
there is a dimension for tigers. Why not a dimension for pugs?
Pug dimension.
Everything is pugged.
Everything's on a cob, except it's pugs. Everything's on a pug. Ooh, that's weird. I don't know what that means. Does everything ride pugs, or is everything just... Oh, okay. Hold on. What's going on here? I need my eraser. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and keep this little tiny guy, because I think he's pretty funny. Beep. Oh, I accidentally closed the YouTube chat. I'm so sorry. Let me look at this. Let me see what's going on over here. Found a loophole for gods. You know how much more worships they have, the more powerful they get. Debatable. And you know that they can make people. Also debatable. You make a whole bunch of people with purpose of worship. I think that's kind of how gods work. I think that's the whole purpose. Gods make people to worship them so they can be more powerful. I don't know if that's a loophole or just working as intended. I think is my argument for that, Vitali. That being said, if you read like American Gods, which is a super cool book, that's kind of talks a little bit about that kind of stuff. Whoops.
There's got to be a reason for the god to take on that responsibility, right?
Sometimes they just want people to know that they're there. Other times, they need to eat people. So there's different reasons. Different reasons. Okay, so here's this. I think I'm going to go with this kind of pose. Did I do that backwards? I did. Bare legs go like this. Brrr. And then I'm going to go big old fluff. Whole bunch of fluff. Hot damn, now that's an owlbear. Let's get some yellow in here, though. I like the yellow eyes. How big are owlbear eyes? Pretty tiny, actually. Pretty tiny. Whoa, no! What if we did like a reverse owlbear? So it's just like a bear head on top of a flying little bird body. That'd be pretty good.
Is it less angry?
Hello, puppy.
It's just like that. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it's just like a derp. Just like... big old fluffy head bear.
In the campaign that I'm running, the one of the town's adventuring guilds, the guy who runs it is a ranger, and his animal companion is an owlbear named Frenzy.
Frenzy the
Spelled
owlbear.
Frienzy.
That's pretty awesome.
Spelled friend.
Oh, Frenzy?
Yeah.
That's pretty clever. Is it a friendly owlbear, or is it...
Not really. It does act as bouncer for the bar. And he wears a T-shirt that says "Free Hugs."
The owlbear wears a T-shirt that says "Free Hugs," or is the other guy?
Yes.
Gotcha. That's actually something. So this commission is supposed to be a playable owlbear. So I do have to figure out how to make this a fighter. Would an owlbear wear armor? That's a good question.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. Woo. Woo. Man, feathers. That's going to be my bane right now. I'm going to draw a lot of feathers. That Eric Kokra video took a long time. Just putting in the few amount of feathers that I did. That is a buff boy owl right there. In the Forgotten Realms. Tape knives to his paws. That's one option, yeah. What class are you? I have knives for hands. That's not a class. It is now.
The Edward Scissorhands class. Gotcha.
I'm an artificer. But I only make knife hands. I assume the back will be kind of slick. And then it'll kind of start floofing out over here. Maybe the feathers would just keep going the same direction? I need to look at more feathers, apparently. Which is fine. That's a thing. That's part of the reason we do this. 'Cause we gotta get the concept down before we really go into design mode. I do a lot of pre-sketches for a lot of the videos I do, and usually when I get a commission I try to take a day or two and just doodle with it, make sure I kind of have a general idea.
Yeah, I should do more like thumbnailing and pre-sketching before I decide to commit to like a character's design or illustration.
Definitely helps me. I mix that in with my sketchbook, like my daily sketchbook, which I think has been super, super helpful to me. So, I don't know if those two things need to overlap, but I tend to overlap them. I think I made this look like a Sasquatch.
I'm having a real rough time. I've always wanted to do a barn owl bear. Because they're always great horned owls, you know, to give the ears.
Yeah.
I've never been able to get a design I liked.
Would draw with you guys, but I want to finish the drawing for the video.
Sure. Hey, don't stress out. Do whichever feels right. Probably have that video up in a day or two. I'd like to get another race video done here this week or next week, but I'll probably have to wait until after the Patreon game. I'm actually surprised that I don't have more people wanting to play the Patreon game. I've put out the feelers for it, but might have to make another option for that.
If you ever need somebody to be filler,
I might just have to bring it
available.
back to the Discord game, try to get a few games going. I don't know if I need to be running more D&D games. That's probably the last thing I need in my life right now.
Probably. You're pretty busy.
But I would like to at some point, so. Oh, man. Here's his little beak, and then bear mouth. Oh, a troll bear? That would be awesome. I want to get it on the Patreon game if there's still space. Yeah, I think I got room for more. Question is whether or not to start it with the second one or not. So I was hoping to get a whole other game going we might be able to fit it in with that one. Don't think Hunter's joining this one. I think we're playing on Thursday. I think we're playing on Thursday morning. So if there's room, we can definitely try to figure that out. Sassy Squatch. Is that the difference? Are Sasquatch just owlbears, but with less owl?
Probably.
Just round face.
Wouldn't an owlbear with less bear?
An owlbear with less bear is just a Sasquatch.
It's kind of frightening how much Brooke, your conversation topics mirror the conversation topics the stream had before you got there.
You guys were talking
All
about
day.
owlbears?
Well, we were talking about bears and Sasquatch.
Oh. Can't stay to watch. Just came to see you live. Just drop by to say hi. Trev, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time. All right. So I actually really like this. I like where this is going. This is a good start, but I think I need to adapt that. So I'm gonna rip this apart. I'm gonna try to save all of this stuff so I don't destroy it, so I can look at it later and think about stuff. New layer. V. Okay, great. Hide that. You get to go away for a little bit. We gotta figure you out. We gotta figure you out right now. Right, meow? Right, meow? Where's my eraser? All right.
Is that a reference to you have cat to be kitten me right meow?
Cat be kidding me, right, meow? Probably. I probably quote that movie way too much. Now listen to me here, meow. Did I say meow? Did I say meow? Do I look like a cat to you? Am I jumping around all nimbly bimbly from limb to limb? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know. I don't know how to help you at this point. Okay, so I think I want the ears a little wider. I think the face needs to be a little wider first off, so we're going to try this. I kind of dig this, like, actual owl face. See, now I need to do more sketches. So we got square head, yep. And then we got, what, like square body? Brett found it. Brett found it real fast. I love that that's Jim Gaff again. It's part of my favorite thing to it. Make him a toucan. Make him a toucan bear. Can you do that? Can you just swap out any bird for an owlbear? That's an interesting question.
I would assume if you can do so for Aarakocra, you could do so for owlbears.
I hate everything I've done here. We're going to just do that. I'm just going to start over. Hey, Rook, on your Discord. I was wondering if you have any tips for sketching. I am a complete novice. Yeah. Tips for sketching is a very broad topic because sketching can really be anything. Consistency, I think, would be the thing for me. If you really want to get into sketching, I would try to do it every day. And not just like, oh, I doodled in my book a little today, that's fine. Like, sit down for 10, 20 minutes every day and actually, like, set aside time to do it. And just get in the habit of that. And then on days when you're, like, struggling to, like, I don't feel like drawing, I don't know what to draw, your discipline kind of kicks in and it's like, no, you need to do that. And you're like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And generally, the days that I feel the worst about drawing are the days that, like, I know I kind of phoned it in. The day before, so like just a little bit of a little bit of laziness kind of really hurts. Now, when it comes to sketching, at least for me, I really gotta keep at it. I feel like I lose a lot of ground when I don't do a lot of, especially with digital work too. Like digital sketching and book sketching are very different. Man, I cannot do that. I need to switch that back. So they're both. When I don't practice my digital sketching, it takes me a little bit of time to kind of get back into it. So the same thing goes for regular sketching, but I usually do that every day. So it's not too bad. But discipline is always more powerful than motivation. When people say, like, I can't find the motivation to draw, it's like, that really means you don't want to draw. Which, you know, if you don't want to draw, that's fine. Don't do it. But if you really want to do it, you know, get disciplined in it. Like, is it something you don't want to draw because you don't like drawing, or you just really want to watch Netflix? Because, you know, that's okay too. But maybe draw and watch Netflix. Try to get past that block. I do also notice that there's a little bit of anxiety with people sometimes when they start to draw, like they don't feel like their art is up to snuff. I'm kind of feeling that right now with trying to get a whole bunch of more stuff on YouTube. It's like, I really want to make sure my stuff is getting better. I don't want to stagnate. And I think it's just kind of the anticipation of growing. Like, no, I should try that other series. I should try that other video type, because it might be awesome, but it's more work.
Should try doing backgrounds.
Should try doing backgrounds. You're absolutely right. So there's always that kind of the initial push to start is always really hard, but then if you can get disciplined and actually get used to trying things and working on things, I think it's a lot easier. Beyond that, reference, and, you know, do warm-ups. Do it often. Find some artists you really like and, you know, emulate their style. Figure out how they do their style. Figure out what makes their style different than other people. That was a lot. I hope that was a lot of for me saying I don't really know. I guess I had a lot to say about it. And thank you, everybody, for pushing me to do new art stuff, because, you know, it's definitely worth it. I'm lost. I don't know what the hell I'm drawing anymore. Does this still feel owlbearish? Because it feels almost like a bugbear. Maybe I need more owl references.
That's what I thought, and now I've just got an owl.
Not done dirt, an owl. We'll tell you what, I'll draw a bear and then we'll switch. We'll
Sounds
see
good.
We'll see how it goes. That's not even how a bear do. Whamp. Whamp whamp. Welcome back to the Rookzer0 Draw channel, where this happens. I don't know. I don't know what this is right now. Yeah. Doink. Let's get some more reference. Let's get some good reference in here. Oh my god, it's a baby owlbear. It's adorable. It's so good. Ooh, somebody made a Tibbers skin that's an owlbear. That's pretty dope. If people know who Tibbers is from League of Legends. It's a pretty good character.
I just found shirtless Putin riding a grizzly.
That's also an option. All right, I really dig. There's a pretty good mini that's out there right now. I'm gonna try to sketch this mini because it's got a big old body, huge shoulders, which I don't think kind of fits the bear or the owl, but maybe it's because of the wings. We'll go with that. I made this way too big already. And it's got just huge head. It's got like 40% head here. I don't know what would be weirder, like thinking you're about to be attacked by bears in the wild, or thinking you're about to be attacked by bears and then all of a sudden an owlbear shows up. Like, I guess I'll die now. Don't know what to do about this. Like, are owlbears common? Do people know that owlbears exist, or is that like the one weird story where people are out camping and just like giant owls, but also bears? And it's like, what do you mean owls and bears? You got attacked by owls? That doesn't sound scary. You've been trying to draw for about an hour or two every day. That's great. That's great, Cerberus. That's a great way to be. I would just, yeah, if you're still wanting some help for trying to get critique and stuff, feel free to submit some of your stuff to the Discord. If you have already been doing that, I apologize. I'm pretty bad with remembering names, but it tends to get up there. I probably remember your artwork if you did post it, though. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at remembering art. But yeah, references I really like. There's some really cool artists out there on ArtStation and stuff to really look at. Just follow one of those guys and see what they're doing, and guys and gals. We were talking about some different art challenges, and one of them that came up was drawing D&D characters as Disney princesses, or the other way around, drawing Disney princesses as D&D characters. There's a few people on Instagram that already do that, which is a pretty cool idea. That could be a fun Wednesday thing to do, or Friday thing. Have everybody come together. Look at those chunky claws. Yeah, the screech owl. I gotta click on this. Okay. I like where this is going, and I think what I'm doing wrong here is I'm not wrapping enough. So, and what I mean by that is when I draw Orson Barrington, because I've drawn him a lot, really what I try to do is like get his body, just make his body like a giant noodle. Just, which is funny to me. I think it's great. But with the owlbear, we really need to like bulk up these shoulders and then really see how that's gonna like wrap around the chest. That's gonna make this pretty dope, I think. I still like the husky tum-tums, so we're gonna keep that.
Oh, accidentally closed my tab and I've lost all my layers.
You can double click them to gain access to them again.
Yeah, I think they've been transferred to somebody else. Oh wait, no, hold on.
Oh, you have two different versions.
Two of me. Why
two.
are there two of me?
Which one's the real one?
I have no idea what happened.
Are you on the dark green layer or the light green layer?
I'm not sure at the moment.
Almost looks like you're drawing a bowling pin. Yeah, I think bowling pin's a good Barrington analog. I think that's a good place to start. So now what I got to do though is I got to get from that to owl. I can kick one of them out. I just don't know which one to kick.
There we go. I figured it out.
Okay. Oh, what monstrosity have I done here?
I don't know, but it's hilarious.
You know what this looks like? This looks like the... Ooh, dang. I don't know what the hell those guys are called. Hold on a second. I gotta look this up. Whoops. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Fear the Ghost source music video. Here's the trick. I have basically drawn a little critter from I will post that in the chat. If you haven't seen this video, I don't know, maybe don't watch it. It's weird. Enjoy. But no, I just about drew the music guys from that. So that's not right. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to make this. This needs to be a person though. Like this needs to be accessible as a playable character. Mind you, I think it would be fun just to play a bug like an owlbear, just straight up. Like not a lot of variation to it. Just straight up like, hey, guess what? I'm here. Just screech at people. What was that? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's the curve I need. This is going to be the neck, chin, neck to shoulders to head to arms. Maybe I'll do like a little bit more of like a Iron Man pose here. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that's what we needed. We needed beefier shoulders, tiny biceps, and then big old mitts. Yeah, so I listen to a lot of Portal music, a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's music, and then Caravan Palace. For some reason, those are the things that pop up when you start a Pandora station with
Starlight Brigade.
Ninja Sex Party, yeah, or Starlight Brigade. Oh, that was another idea. I had a really fun idea. I'll hold that one close to the chest, though. Maybe I'll put that on the list later. But I had a fun idea for a video. You guys will have to wait and see what that's about. That's not how arms do. How do I want this arm to work? I want it to be kind of like this, I guess. I want it to be almost wing-like. But I do want the big old claws. Then thumb. Bears have thumbs, right? They just don't have opposable thumbs. No, I don't know. They just have big paws.
Panda bears too. I think that brown bears and black bears just have 5 fingers, paws.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a thumb.
Dig this spread here on this hand.
Thank you. I wish I could get the arm to do what I want it to do. To match up. That's what I got to figure out now. We're going to do this. Because bears do have like a pretty good wrist here. A pretty long wrist.
Yeah.
And then fingers. What time is it? 4 o'clock. All right, we're doing good. We're doing all right. Doing all right. So I think I want like this. I want wrist. And then I want feathers. I want wrist and I want feathers. That's what I want. So I'm going to do that. So I'll probably have some feathers coming over here. Like, meow. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Right? Don't watch that, everybody.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, don't watch that.
Right. Hell no. Hell no.
I mean, I know what it is. It's good. It's really good. But yeah, it takes some mental fortitude. That's definitely a con save or a will save if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
Especially the
not make
spaghetti.
it.
Especially the spaghetti. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. There we go. No, there we go. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. I think I'm going to go this direction with the feathers. We're going to do this. I think part of my problem is I just don't know what owls look like. Like, when you say beak, I want to make like... Eagle bear. So maybe maybe I shouldn't do the barn owl. Maybe I should do. There's a lot of cool owls out there.
Like frog-mouthed owls.
What's a frog?
Might work.
Look like frogmouth.
Frog-mouthed owls from Australia.
Frogmouth owl. Oh, those look weird. Those look hella weird. Are those the ones that can like squeeze themselves into tiny shapes and stuff?
I'm not sure.
Oh, those look so crazy. They look like sticks. They look like little logs.
Yeah, their patterning is pretty crazy. But
They definitely
their
do look
beak
like
is kind
frogs.
of already a bear muzzle shape.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. Let's do this for the head. And then it's going to be really flat. Bah! Oh, that looks super weird. Bah! If you haven't figured out that I make sound effects of the things I'm drawing while I draw them, then welcome to the channel, I guess. That's how I do
Bob
Yeah,
Ross
how do you
wisdom.
do?
Yeah, the I'm Scared series is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared series is super weird. Like I love the Muppets. I love like most things with puppets in them. I think is better. But this goes places.
Not thinking creative.
Yeah.
Of how to be.
So good.
That's not how it's done.
So good. Anyways, no, I can't watch that. What was the other thing I said? Oh, the internet. I just do things on the internet all day. I need to find better owls. Man, barn owls are great. Like, I love
They're
barn
so
owls.
awesome.
They just have a really cool shape. They got a good face feel. That's not what that term is supposed to mean, but I think that means they feel good on your face. But they got a good face shape. I look like a barn. Woo! Ooh, that got really terrifying all of a sudden real fast.
Good. Yours?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think part of my problem is I'm making it look like a gorilla. I think I'm giving it too much like underbody instead of giving it like back body. Let's do some more sketches because like Orson Barrington is basically just mostly top. He's mostly top. He's like, hey, what's up? I got hands and stuff. I like to catch fish. And then he's got some flub tub on the bottom and then little feet. So that is how a bear might stand. Boop, boop. Then we got giant owl, which is pretty close. Bonk. Then we got normal bear. Do normal bears? How much curve do bears have?
Depends on if it's black or brown.
Really? See, that one's pretty vertical. Black bears do have a little more curve. And there's Putin riding a bear. All right.
You'd find it eventually.
So really, bears got this going on. They got this kind of happening. And they're like, hey, what's up? So because I was listening to all this really weird game and music earlier, I had forgotten all about Undertale. I mean, you never really forget about Undertale, but like I hadn't thought about it in a while. Why was Sans so powerful? I don't understand. Or was he not? Was he just supposed to be scary?
I think it's because he's the only one that's aware of like multiple timelines and save points.
Yeah.
And I think that with that awareness and knowledge comes a kind of power over the world or the system itself.
So Sans is just like Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah.
Or I guess he'd be more like Agent Smith, but still. For some reason I kept have a feeling that like he was the original kid. But I don't know. Well, I've made a bear without a face, so that's also scary. The shaggy bear monster. And now they do a fusion dance. That's a pretty good owl picture right there. Yeah, so my whole issue is that I really want to do. I don't think the head can be above the shoulders. I think that's the trick. They have to be somewhat lumbering, or they look way too happy. I lost that.
Wait, so are you suggesting that owlbears are horrible, vicious creatures because they have back problems?
Bad posture. Yep, that's what done it. The wizards that made him were like, and now I'll make you super crookedy. And they're like, so grump. Could be so much taller if I just stood up straight.
Hurts so bad.
Speaking of which, I need to sit up, right? Let's actually, oh, yep, that was a lot of pop. All right. I get in this weird habit of like, as I'm drawing, I slowly start leaning on one of the arms of my chair until I'm basically laying down on the desk. Let's do that. Constantly at a war with my posture.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
Physical therapist has actually recommended that I crawl on my hands and feet for 20 minutes a day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It helps.
Just get stretched. Get those back muscles stretched.
Yeah, totally. And put the correct curve back in my spine.
I might have to give that.
It helps a lot.
Oh, I've made something that I did not intend to make. I have designed the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz. Give them a little hat. I think they had hats. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think they had little fez.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I will be right back.
I'm starting to be happy with my bear. Wool.
You should be.
I was struggling there for a minute.
Okay. Let's try this again. It's just a weird thing going on here. I struggle with this kind of pose all the time because I love Venom as well. Venom's one of my favorite characters here. Right after Spider-Man. But like, I also struggle to like, how does the neck connect? Because I want to just do like this. Meh. But he's always drawn like this. And I'm just not good at that. So maybe this is a good opportunity to practice that. Let's just get some good shapes in here. I guess I could just draw him kingpin style. Babe. That's getting somewhere. Maybe I need to do an anatomy study of bears. It's not much of an owlbear is its rib cage. Does it have the weird bird neck?
I always think yes, but it tends to ruin my drawings, so...
Let's do... Oh, that's a good one. Bears always look silly when they stand up. Because their arms don't quite like fold down like people's arms do, so they're just kind of like, hey. I got little arms. Okay, there's a bear. I made his little body a little too small. Boop.
There's a cat at the door.
Okay. I'm surprised nobody wanted to be a Venera flying monkey. I think that would have been pretty fun. Bears have 5 fingers and toes. Gorilla's owl would be scary. Yeah, gorilla owl would be pretty scary. What's the Umber Hulks, the gorilla bugs?
Yeah, Umber Hulk.
Okay, tiny short legs. The bear do have. Big hulky body. And then bear arms, very short. Okay, so here's my conundrum. I want the neck to go from here up.
Alright, I'm starting to get somewhere.
Feel like I've given him glasses.
I can't see without my glasses.
Jinkies.
That does look a little Thelma, doesn't it? Velma. Why did I say Thelma? That's push-ups. I'm going to do push-ups for that one. Okay, so from the side, I do want the arms to go down and support most of the weight. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Now I need the... and then the legs. Okay. Bleep. Bear. So we just want to cut off this bear head and make it an owl head. But maybe we don't. Maybe we don't want the neck. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe we want this. Oh god, that's so scary. It looks so weird. This has been like a weird discovery of anatomy. Oh, that sounds wrong too, but whatever. Experiments in wizardry and horrific things. Don't know what you'd call that. Because like owls just are super weird because their heads like float into their bodies. But really, like, this is their skull, which, yes, I'm drawing a skull, so that's going to be some push-ups, but that's fine.
It's a bird skull, not a human skull. I don't think it counts.
That's true.
It's a skull.
I'll still do 10 push-ups later. Need to get my workouts in. And then they got the weird neck bones. But, like, all of this fluff... Oh. Oh, yeah, just, like, holes here and here. So all of this fluff, like, kind of goes into their... That's what's missing from this. Whoa! Actually, you know, that's fine. Let's just delete that and try again. So, let's do... body, weird neck, tiny skull, and then we just need to like bridge the two. Oh hell yeah, that's it. That's what we did. All right.
Are you teaching an anatomy lesson on imaginary creatures, Rook?
Apparently, I'm teaching myself an anatomy lesson on imaginary creatures. If anybody else gets anything out of this, great. If not, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I have to do that a lot. I have to break down things to base components quite often. That's one of the reasons I draw so many skulls, is because a lot of times, like, how the hell does that fit in a face? I don't understand. Okay, and so if this is going down, that's a big poof. And then the shoulders are going to be, like, right here. Do owlbears have wishbones? Keel bones?
Depends. If they're a gliding variant, then probably. If they can't glide, then probably not.
Oh, is that what defines it?
The keel is, or specifically has to do with flight muscle.
Gotcha.
And the wishbone is related to where this keel attaches to the rib cage.
Okay.
And I don't remember exactly which. Yeah, so if it has enough strength to glide, probably has a keel and a wishbone.
Nice.
If not, then probably not.
So I would say no, probably. It's probably got the bear. Probably got that good bear meat instead of the fluff, the turkey stuff. Oh man, could you make a turkey owlbear? You know, no one's wanted to be a turkey or a cocra. That kind of makes me upset. Like, I feel like that should get a little more respect than it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. No, I did it again.
Can't see myself playing a turkey, but I can totally see myself playing a pheasant.
A pheasant would be pretty good too.
A turkey or a cocra that takes the chef feet.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Does it cook turkey though, or does it cook people?
Yeah, exactly.
I had a lot of people. I said that in the Minotaur video that Minotaurs are supposed to be terrifying because they're cannibals, and a lot of people are like, "How are they cannibals? They don't eat other Minotaur." And I was like, "That's not."
It's not strictly what that word means.
Yeah. But I get
They're
where they're coming from.
man-eating minotaur.
Man-eating minotaurs might be a better way to put it, but I don't know. I still argue that the first minotaur was supposed to be a cursed human, so eating people is a no-no. But when does that change? Like, when is it okay for an Aarakocra to eat a person? Because they're not like half people. They didn't, unless you go with my theory of elves boinking things.
I think it's that, while they are humanoid, they aren't close enough related that it would be a problem. I think that it is because they're close enough related to probably be able to reproduce and have the children be still fertile.
Can you have a half Aarakocra? I suppose so. D&D is kind of weird like that, so you probably could. But it's a weird topic. I kind of killed the flow of the conversation. Curse you, cannibalistic cows. Gorilla would be pretty scary though. I think there needs to be more length on that. I think that needs to be more. I think the arms
Also, what is to say that a minotaur wouldn't eat another minotaur?
that's fair. You know, they might. They absolutely might. So this arm.
I always wondered if
yeah,
minotaurs just had a bad rap because they tend to get locked up in places and fed stuff. Maybe they're not all insane. Maybe they just have mad cow disease.
I mean, that being said, though, if you were locked in a maze and the only thing they gave you was adventurers, probably start eating adventurers.
Yeah, totally.
Also true, yeah.
Lore-wise, minotaurs were originally people that worshipped or were in a cult and then had rituals done on them because of their loyalty to be turned into minotaurs.
So this goes back to like the whole snake thing. I can't remember. Yeah.
So, yeah, they are very similar to Unity. However, there were people in the cult that didn't get turned into minotaurs. Unlike the Unity where it's like, no, if you're a part of the cult, you get turned into a snake person.
Mad minotaurs.
That's the whole thing. But yeah, so the minotaurs, because they were filled with such demonic power because of the ritual, did tend to be evil, alignment, and, well, yeah, they joined a cult too.
Man.
And man-eating, and very violent and aggressive. However, natural-born minotaurs are more calm and peaceful and act like normal cows and people. If that makes sense.
Sure. No, that makes sense. Maybe the problem I'm having is that he's not wearing pants. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to give him pants, and then it'll all make sense. Just give a little owlbear booty shorts.
It's not a sentence I expected to hear today.
Welcome to most of my days.
Fantasy pants.
Fantasy pants, yeah. Okay, so I like this. I like this. I'm gonna make this more feathery. I really think the feather should go out. I think I had that the wrong way. Let's do, so we're gonna go elbow to that. That is so messy, but that's okay. I made it look like a parakeet again. How do owls' faces do?
I was running into that with this one. It looks like an eagle bear, not an owl bear.
We're going to zoom in on this. That sounded like I was going to hork a loogie, not zooming. That was not a zoom noise. Okay, so we're going to go. There we go. That's better. Okay, that's owl face. And then we got this. Ah, damn, that looks good. That's got some curve to it. feather. I'm gonna go, bah, ha, ha. Okay. And then just so much neck fluff. I think I made it look like a Sasquatch again. Prepare the Sasquatch. I'll just have such like this big floofy plumage thing that they got going on. And I made him have a tiny head. Let's just make the head bigger. Let's just make the head bigger. That's the thing I can do. I can physically do that. Let's just make it bigger. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Whoop. How much bigger can we make it? Is that a thing? How's that look? That's all right. Try to get this shoulder back. Maybe some of this is gonna have to be in the the coloration. Maybe that'll help really make this look like it's flowing. I still think it looks way too happy, I think might be the problem. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe the owlbears that aren't pissed off all the time are just really old and they're like, you know, I don't care anymore. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and become a druid. And I'm going to take care of all the owls and bears. It's totally not weird, and then just gets really judgmental about it when people talk about it.
Pygmy owls do not translate well into owlbears.
Pygmy owls?
Pygmy owls.
Pygmy owlbears would be pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna get some more coloration here. I'm gonna get rid of this little floof. I'm gonna make it go like that. I think I need bigger eyes. I don't know what I've done, but it's gone from being awesome to just terrifying. We've made some kind of like weird vulture bird. Square head, square head. Just have a square face. And then that curve should go into the head, which is why it looks small again. So we're gonna do this. I keep doing that. That's not good. That's not how that button works. That's not how that button works, yo. I'm gonna make it like that. And then that curve's got to go into the body. Is it hot everywhere right now? Because it's boiling here.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's hot here, and I actually just got an area message alert saying that they're going to that they might actually turn off power to try and put it into other things so that then stuff won't explode.
Oh my.
So power outages might happen every day from 3 to 10 p.m.
Yuck. Well, I hope you the best. I hope you don't lose power.
Okay.
But I also hope stuff doesn't explode, so, you know.
Yeah.
Whichever one
I
works
mean, I'd
out.
rather, like, lose power than have things explode, so.
That's very true. I thought you were going to say it's getting so hot that they're just going to open all the pools. Like,
Okay.
we've converted all of the, I can't think of what you would convert into a swimming pool, but I think that would be a fun alternative. Like when it gets too hot, like, hey, we just filled up a bunch of stuff. We're gonna open all the fire hydrants for everybody. Feel free.
Like they do in New York City.
Yeah.
Neat.
Trying to channel Ace for cute and fluffy.
Channel it.
Yeah, Ace, I'm surprised you're not drawing with them.
What? I didn't want to say this because it's embarrassing, but I can't find the link.
It's in the Patreon chat.
I can't find the Patreon channel.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Well, that's okay. Well, now everybody has it. And that's no good.
Uh-oh.
Now it's a free draw day, apparently, for the last 30 minutes.
Now it was just private message to me. Let's see. But
That's
it's
alright.
still there. Here, I'll delete
People
it.
can come
There we
in for the
go.
last 30 minutes. That's fine. Probably gonna take off here in a little bit, anyways. I think I'm getting somewhere, which is good. It's just a matter of trying to figure out like which of these lines are actually I'm happy with. Because I think what I've done is this looks good. I think this looks okay.
Sorry guys, I gotta get going.
See you later. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Big old talon claws.
Here we go. Is this corner taken?
No, go for it.
It's all yours.
Hoo-yah.
Almost.
Do
Get a
that, do
picture
that,
of an
do
owl
that.
bear.
What's going on? 74 female, where am I? What? Cerberus, you might be in the wrong chat room. That was a joke. Beep. See, now what I feel like I've done is I've created an owlbear Aarakocra. Doesn't feel monstrous anymore. It doesn't feel like it's got that huge bulk to it. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's what I want. I do want this. I want to say flipper. I don't know what you would call a wing that is also bipedal. Because it's a leg at that point. Still a wing. Do pterodactyls have wings or flippers or feet or hands?
I think they're generally called wings because bat wings also have claws.
True, but they use them like wings. Owlbears cannot fly.
I guess
So they're
ostriches
more
still
of
have wings even
legs.
though they don't fly, right?
Ostriches have wings.
Well, I mean, yes, but they will have the movement of wings. Owlbears do not use their arms for movement of wings. They don't flap them about. They will use them to run.
Do ostriches use their wings to run? Does it give it any propellant? So fast.
Pterodactyls use their wings to run, but also to jump. Learned a couple weeks ago that they have this tendon and extra
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
joint in their wrists that they literally slingshot themselves off the ground. So weird.
Pterodactyls. Yeah, because they're so big, right? They have to kind of bound into the air before they can fly.
Yeah.
Super weird. Super weird. Dig it. Okay, so there's big shoulder, big beefy shoulder, tiny bicep, big old bird hand. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this design. I don't know why this is any different than any of the other 5 designs I did, but I like this one. We're gonna have to figure that out, but it's looking something. It's looking something good. Looking something fierce. Owls really don't have eyebrows. I think owlbears might, but ah! Is eyebrows the things that make us look intelligent? Is that why birds always look so derpy? Because they're just like, I'm a bird!
Maybe.
I want this shoulder. I really want this thing to just be like jacked. Just big old bird beef. This is going to be a test of my ability to finally maybe draw venom. Except instead of black goo and tentacles, it's just feathers. Feathers and fluff. That is pretty adorable, Ace.
That is.
Okay.
Managed majestic.
That's a pretty good pose. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, we got some more feathers over here. Now, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make it a Owlbearian. Owlbearian. Give him a loincloth, and we'll give him like the He-Man straps. The jerkin, I think is what they're called. Let's start. Looks like a pro wrestler. The Owlbear.
I just thought Talison's character, the Owlbear.
So good. Such a good idea. Taliesin Jaffe, if you want to come draw with us sometime, please let me know. That is an open invitation. Tell me the day. Tell me the day you want to do it, and we will do it. I would love to try to draw the owlbear. That would be really fun. It does. It does look like he's a wrestler now. I think the jerkin is the thing that's like, I'm ready. Tag me in. Here we go. Am I taking up too much space? I'm sorry. Let me shrink this down.
Oh, you're good.
I think I
Tried to do something and it didn't work, so I'm going to go smaller and see if I can make it work. Let's scale.
And his shoulder, which could be part of this, could go all the way down like that. Ooh, that could be interesting. Really kind of bridge these arms together. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting something. Now we're getting somewhere. Oof. Okay. Yep. No, that's not an eraser at all. Nope. Well, I think we've reached critical mass. The computer starts saying, "No, thank you." That's kind of probably a good time to end it. Let's clean this arm up, and then we'll go from there. Oh, 74 degrees Fahrenheit where I am. I get it now. I don't know why. Oh, my MSN Messenger days broke into my head. There we go. That's a really bad tangent, but I don't care right now. I think it's fine. Arm should be forward, and then little tiny paw claws. There we go. I think part of my issue with drawing feathers is I like to draw fur really chaotically, like just lots of variation, but feathers are kind of uniform. Really, they should go from like small here to like really long here, and then I need to like make that match up. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try real hard. I already jumped the gun on that one. It got too long. Well, maybe I'll just keep making them longer. Does that read as feathers? Then again, maybe I actually just have to draw the feathers. That could also be the problem.
Yeah, that's reading kind of cartoony to me.
Yeah, actually, I think it looks worse because they're a little too big. Let's try again. Let's make sure we get our volume shapes in here first, though. So, like, this is a big old shoulder muscle. Got some meat there. Got a little tiny bone here with a big old tricep. Across there. Okay. Yep. So we're gonna go like that. This might be one of those times where I just have to do a lot of detail to really make it look good. Guess what? I see the feathers more where they are like touching or when they're straighter. I guess if it's straighter, you can kind of get away with it. Birds. Birds, they're just so fluffy. But they're not. They're scaly. It's so weird. Birds.
There's some very specific patterns to bird feathers, and if you don't get them right, they always read wrong.
Yeah, that could be my problem. Is I just don't know those. I need to look at a bird wing. What I need to do. One layer top. 2 layers mid, 1 layer long. Okay, so these should be the long feathers here. There should be some down fluff here. And that can probably be... And that's how reference works right there, folks. That is how reference works. You just look and you go till you do. Yep, perfect. Ah, but see, I want that to curve out. So like this point here, and then here, here, needs to kind of extend. Owls have actually pretty soft feather breaks. I forgot about that. Their feathers don't actually like point that much away from their body because they're kind of dampened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta remember
They
that.
fly silently.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Sorry.
Very good. It's not looking too bad. There's going to be a lot of fine detail in this one, which I think is going to be really cool at the end of the day. I'm going to have to get a few patterns, bird pattern references, and just start going to town after I get the main shapes in. But I think that is what sells the wings, is like really knowing where those transitions happen. Well, it's gotten to that part of the day where I've stopped talking because I'm focusing too much on art.
Yeah.
It is about 5 o'clock, so I think we're probably about ready to call this a good one. Cerberus is going to come back and be like, no, what? I just left to eat, and now they're gone. 87 degrees there, yeah. Any of the Critical Role crew, if you want to come and join. Yeah, don't limit the options. That's very true. I would be very happy to draw with anybody from the Critical Role cast.
I've been meaning to like send their business email something to be like, you guys could bring back Pub Draw if you used Aggie, and it would be really easy.
That would actually be pretty cool, yeah. I sent a few tweets at the Aggie people a week or two ago, and none of them responded back to me, so that's a bummer.
Hmm.
But if you're out there, Aggie people, good work. Keep it up.
Software is really useful.
Yeah, definitely useful. Well, that's my first Owlbear attempt. Well, it's actually like my 97th Owlbear, but I think I'm happy with this kind of concept. Now it's a matter of how do I give it fancy pants and make it go on an adventure. That's the real dilemma. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy with where this is going. Let's see what we got going on. Tomorrow is a free day. I might try to figure something out for that tonight. I have a few things I'd like to try out, but might have to set something up. Wednesday is going to be the live stream. No, Thursday. Wednesday is going to be the viewer suggestion in the morning. It's going to be in the morning. Tomorrow's will also be a night stream, unfortunately, and then Thursday will be the Patreon game, which will be a lot of fun. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll figure that out, and then Friday is going to be another sweet draw day, free draw. Try to get some more videos out this week. Will be really fun. I'm going to try to work on the website a little bit so we can get some of those stickers out for people to buy, because that would be super fun. If you already have some Rookzer0 stickers, hey, send me a picture of what you do with them. I'd like to see what you're doing with those. Those can be a lot of fun. Still waiting to see people people with shirts and stuff. I've not gotten enough of those out, but that's another project we're working on. If you've got a favorite drawing that you'd like to see on a t-shirt or a sticker, let me know and I can try to get those working. Merch is a weird thing because, like, I like things, but do people like the things I like? I don't really know how to figure that out. So if you have opinions on merch, or you have a place that makes really good shirts, then maybe I could use them in the future. Or if you just have like a passion for stickers and you're like, hey, this place makes really good stickers, let me know, because I'm always looking. I'm always looking to make new stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on some new projects this weekend, which is a little far out, so we'll see if that actually happens. But we did it. We got an owlbear, which I'm happy with, and maybe we'll do more tomorrow. But maybe we'll do something a little different too. So we'll find out what's going on, and we'll keep on keeping on. Make sure you're staying cool out there. It's a hot one today. Stay happy, stay healthy, and as always, keep your dice on the table. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.